No human life signs detected. The captain, he's one of them. We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect. What he'd want us to do. It's done. I have the code.
Hello there, everybody.
Need to get back to the
There we see,
that guy doesn't have a face.
Yeah, Captain Keyes, the guy who gave us the pistol in the beginning, he's dead now.
He got falcon punched, or
Pistol punched, more like.
Chief, Master Chief. That doesn't work as well. It's falcon.
Master Punch! Or something.
Or something. We're not. We'll work that out later.
Yeah, when we're come off screen. So we have more flood. You're not going to see a whole lot of Covenant from here on out in the game. It's going to be mostly flood.
The flood are so much more interesting.
Yeah, the flood are a lot cooler than the Covenant at least in the video games. But actually in the novels, the flood get pretty awesome. Or not the flood, the Covenant. God, sometimes my words get broken between my brain and my face.
Think of words and then speak words.
But that would take the spontaneity out of it.
Yeah. And it would just take more time. And then you'd be like, you have to think, and then there'd be like a delay whenever you had to say something at a certain moment.
Exactly.
It would never be said right then.
I always thought that one of my charms was the fact that I'm completely unable of speaking coherently on the first try.
The first try.
Yeah, I've actually had to re-record that line like 7 times, but I cut it out.
You're pretty good at editing, I guess.
Yeah,
I even heard.
I'm a beast. I'm a bit of a beast at editing. I owe that completely to... those guns actually explode, so don't step on them.
Don't step on those guns, they'll kill you.
Yeah, the fuel rod cannons in Halo 1, they actually like catch on fire and explode when you kill the person holding them. From Halo 2 on, they don't, so you can actually pick them up and shoot them. And I think you could use them in Halo 1's multiplayer. That guy fell out of the ceiling. I think you could use them in Halo 1's multiplayer, but not in the single player for some reason.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, it was a little weird, but really it's just like more or less a reskin. Hello, of the rocket launcher. It does a little bit less damage, but it can hold like 5 rounds. It's not that big of a deal.
Ah.
Oh, this was another place that irritated me.
Yeah, you died.
And
that was a fancy transition.
That was a fancy transition, wasn't it?
That was a very fancy transition.
I'm the best at video.
I don't even understand how complex it must have been.
It took me almost 12 hours to make that transition.
Wow. It's a good thing you have so much time.
Oh yeah, I have all the free time because I'm an English major. I never have to do anything.
Yeah. You also have a total of 1 friend.
Yep.
Yep, and it's a very good thing.
I have a grand total of 1 friend, and they live all the way across the United States.
All the way. And now you have a lot of time to just edit all the time. And that's all you need to do now.
Yep. Edit and play video games because I am entirely alone.
So alone. And that's how we...
I was trying to figure out how to get down here without jumping and breaking my legs, but I figured, you know what? Nah, not worth it.
Yeah, just break my legs. It's... No, that's worth it.
And then I saw that those guys were landing down there, and I remembered that...
Perfect.
Cortana says this right here, so we're actually going to grab one of those Banshees and leave. So I started moving around. I forgot what was back here, but it's just the corpses of our fallen enemies.
Did you laugh at them?
Yes. Ha ha ha! Look at you, Hunter. Actually,
you're dead.
In the back of the head.
You're dead.
Actually, hunters don't have heads. They're just giant colonies of worms that live in armor. But anyway, I was trying to figure out like a good tactical way to approach all these enemies, but then I figured, you know what? Nah, screw fighting. I don't need it. We're done.
Yeah, you don't need to fight.
We just leave. They tried to shoot us on the way out, but they're entirely ineffective.
So ineffective. Stegosaurus!
Yes. Also, we're saving, so please do not turn off your YouTube.
Don't turn off YouTube, guys. You'll break it.
I actually don't remember why I didn't edit this out. Probably because I was editing and I was like, I should show that they kept the original Halo's loading screens in or something like that.
Oh my god, that's such a pretty loading screen. You need to show that so much.
I need to show it a few more times.
You should just have like a whole video of that, because it's so pretty.
And here we see water.
Ooh, it's very pretty water. Very pretty rocks.
Yep. That's not a rock, though.
What is it?
But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually leave in talking over the cutscenes. Just because, at this point, the story is pretty much foregone. We know what's going on, so it's just kind of a like, formality to have people talking in the cutscenes. We're going to blow up the Pillar of Autumn. The end of story.
End of story.
And there are subtitles, so I think you can read the subtitles if you really want to know what's going to happen, but you can also hear us talking. Yay!
And which one do you think is more important?
Probably the cutscene.
Probably.
Because this cutscene is actually kind of funny.
It'll hold.
We're not gonna make it.
We'll make it.
Pull up! Pull up! You did that on purpose, didn't you?
We're okay. That probably could have killed us and doomed humanity, but we're fine.
We're too good for that.
So yeah, here we are. We're back in the Pillar of Autumn, which, if you remember, was the very first level.
There, we can use the captain's neural
And they took our shotgun away and replaced it with a thing.
Oh man.
The plasma rifle. I figured, you know, we're back in the first level of the game. I might as well switch it back to classic graphics for a little while.
Yeah. Why not?
It's like they're even upscaled to actually look a little bit crisper.
Yeah, I noticed that. Still looks alright.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy that a game that came out 10 years ago still looks acceptable. Like, I suppose there's the concession that you're all the time thinking, oh hey, this is a game that came out 10 years ago, so this is good for that time. Also, Sentinels are back.
Oh no, the laser guys.
They'll stick around for quite a while. And they're really, really irritating because they don't do a huge amount of damage, but they just soak up ammo. You can see right now, we're pretty much out of ammo already. There's the way we came in. At this point, I'm not entirely sure where we're supposed to go, even though we had already seen the exit. So I'm just gonna head back there right now. I figured, oh yeah, there's a ladder here. And then ladders in video games are always awkward.
They are. Like, I'm just waiting for someone to just program a ladder to look well. That'll be the day.
One thing, one like piece of advice I would give you for this level is, one, get your hands on a shotgun as soon as possible, and two, don't try to stick around and fight. Just kind of run.
And don't die.
Yeah, that's usually a good thing.
Dying is not good.
This is actually a little bit back before we went out and fought all those sentinels, but I realized we don't even need to go out there. We can just come down here.
Exactly.
So I didn't bother cutting any of it because I'm lazy, and pressing the S button to cut a clip is just too much work.
Well, it is like way on the left side of the keyboard.
I know. It's not like my hand is over there all the time or anything.
I know. Why even press it? Too much work. It really is.
Yeah. Really, I enjoyed this level because it really like shows just how good the lighting engine in specific is in this game. Because especially running on really old hardware. Oh, didn't put a transition there. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I hate you.
This is worst LP ever now.
No transition. Not worth my time.
It's perfectly at home here on YouTube.
Flood!
Yep, lots of flood, lots of corridors. Believe it or not, these are actually the exact same corridors we came through in the first level, but they look so much nicer now.
It's like the whole ship was remodeled.
Yeah, the flood were actually remodeling the ship while we were gone. Make it a nicer place to live. You see they have a nice cozy fireplace there on the right.
Well, now you have to kill all the flood so that they don't tell anyone, because it's kind of a secret that they actually remodel ships.
Yeah.
So, you know,
like,
no one
oh, hello, hunters! There are hunters
Oh.
here. They die in, like, 2 shots from the shotgun in the back.
They do all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
But now they must die because all the heavy lifting has been completed.
Remember this place? This place was cool.
This place was cool.
Mess hall's where we first got ourselves our first assault rifle. Way back.
Back in the days when the resolution was so much lower.
Yeah. Actually, these are being filmed in the same resolution.
Yeah, but whatever. You know what I mean. Shut up.
I was wondering where this other hunter was, actually, because we killed his friend, but he just kind of chilled. And I figured, we killed his brother, so a hunter without his twin is kind of sad. Like, actually in, like, hunter culture, a hunter without their twin is considered like a disgrace. So I figured I would take some pity on him and put him out of his misery.
So that was just like a mercy shotgun.
Exactly. I have a shotgun of mercy.
I have a shotgun of mercy. That sounds really awesome.
It does, actually.
That really sounds really awesome.
The singer in my band is actually looking for a new name for our band. Maybe I should...
Shotgun of mercy.
The Shotgun of Mercy.
Yeah. It's better than sugar piss.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Because I heard she was seriously considering that one.
She was seriously considering that one. That guy actually flew out the window. I didn't notice that until just now. The guy blew himself up and flew out the window. But now we have a bit of an interesting cutscene. Cortana actually looks a lot nicer in this. She's updated to her Halo 3 model.
This won't take long.
Such a nice hologram.
There. That should give us enough
Cortana's
time to make it
awesome,
to a
shut up.
lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves
Voiced by the magnificent Jennifer Taylor.
Jennifer Taylor.
Also known as Zoe from Left 4 Dead. Oh, Italian Cross LP.
Oh my god.
That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, guess who's back?
Worried it might be captured
God
or
dang it.
destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tab.
You can't imagine how exciting this is to have a record of all of our lost time. Human history, is it? Fascinating.
Now you see that room that he's flying around? Remember that room.
do. I see that room.
Remember that room. We're going to be spending some time there.
Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why?
It's one of my favorite moments for Master Chief.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
I love how subtle it is, but it's like...
Sentinels!
It perfectly, like, displays what kind of personality he has. And he's not just, like, some sort of faceless, silent protagonist. He's actually quite an interesting guy.
Very interesting. Die, lasers!
It's even better if you read some of the books in the Halo series, which are all actually really, really good. I own the whole series, and they were really, really good.
They were good.
Absolutely bafflingly. I enjoyed them thoroughly.
A book about a video game that was good.
Yeah, and it almost like set off a trend of sorts, because then like Mass Effect had books, and Dead Space had books, and Eve has books. I think the Warcraft books actually came before that, but they are of dubious quality.
StarCraft has books.
Yeah, StarCraft has plenty of books. Blizzard is just all about making books about their video games. Diablo has books.
So many books.
And
I love books.
Believe it or not, quite a few of those other series' books are actually pretty darn good. All of these weapons scattered around here are actually empty, though. Luckily for me, that guy was actually holding an assault rifle, so I just grabbed his ammo.
Good idea. I know what everyone's thinking right now.
What?
Why don't you just redo the whole game and show all the cutscenes and fancy graphics?
I could do that.
No, they should just go play the game.
They
Now that they know.
However, I was actually gonna save this for later, but now that you mention it, it's a perfect time for it. If there are any specific parts of the game that you would like to see in the Anniversary Edition updated, just let me know. I am gonna probably make another video. I haven't actually made it yet, but I'll probably make another video of all of the stuff that they added into the Anniversary Collection. Like, probably not like achievements or anything, but I'll probably show like skulls and terminals, stuff that wasn't in the original but is in the updated version. But if there's any specific part of the game that you want to see in like the Anniversary Edition engine, let me know and I'll go back and re-record it and we will talk about it.
Yes, and hopefully we will mention it again in the final episode in case you forget because your memory is bad. Because you were hit on the head many times
So yeah,
as a younger human.
we have more Sentinels and more Flood. The Sentinels are really here to kill the Flood, but they don't do a very good job. However, there is a lot of infighting, so you can just kind of chill out and take some pot shots when you have the opening, but I usually like to just kind of sit back and let them kill each other, and then I'll just kill whatever's left.
You get the sloppy seconds
Ew.
of murder.
I actually didn't know that there was a back to that catwalk, so I just right off of it.
Up the ladder, and then jump off. You're very efficient.
Oh yeah, I'm the best at this game.
Oh yeah.
And here we see the delicate shotgun dance. Basically, two people run around in circles trying to shoot each other in the back with shotguns. The Flood are not very skilled at the shotgun dance.
No. I think both of us are pretty good at that.
Yeah. Remember
I've
that
done
pipe
it.
there? That was a good pipe.
That's good pipe.
That was the pipe that gave us the tutorial on how to jump.
That was the pipe that gave me life.
Life pipe.
It's the life pipe.
Actually, I think it's right up in this room right here. There's actually one of my favorite additions for the game is, if you remember, I showed that there were these little panels that actually says Master Chief Petty Officer John 117 on it, which is John's full name, Master Chief.
Oh yeah, and then there was that other Spartan that you're like,
Originally that was like a, I wonder if that's just something that they copied to the other side or if that's an actual Spartan. But in the book, The Fall of Reach, I actually tried to go in and look at it right there, but the door's locked in the second part. In the second book, The Fall of Reach, that's actually the first book. Why am I bad at talking? Gosh.
why are you bad at talking?
They reveal that is Spartan 058 named Linda, who was actually the sniper in Master Chief's team. And in the first level, if you go over and look at that, it does say Colonel Linda 058. So yes, that is officially canon. That was Linda's little bio thing.
That's pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
Cool things that I love it when a series ties in from one medium to the other.
That's always cool.
Also, we have more hunters. We're just gonna ignore them and run away.
Good idea. Not before killing the laser guys, though.
Oh yeah, those laser guys are the worst.
Oh,
This is where I realized that no, running away from them just leads to a dead end. So I guess we're just gonna take shotgun in hand and go on through. That got
Shotgun.
pulled over. I'm not entirely sure why.
He's playing dead. Obviously. This is a dark hallway.
Yes, it is. And I don't know why, but I forgot about my flashlight. Which I also forgot about during the actual LP.
I didn't even know you had a flashlight.
Yep. There's a flashlight in this game.
Oh.
Actually, someone very helpfully left me a comment saying, hey, just so you know, you have a flashlight. It would make it easier to see. And I was like, oh yeah! Why didn't I do that? So I made a little note for myself saying, hey, use the flashlight more. But then I didn't.
Oh. Wow. That's too bad.
This is where I was really hoping to get to. This is the armory. There's a lot of guns in here. You may have noticed the door opened and we got hit. Yeah. Some Flood have shield generators.
Whoa.
There are invisible Flood. Look,
That's scary.
it is really scary, but for some reason they only put them in the armory. Outside of this place, you never see them again.
Really?
They're only here.
That's kind of weird.
I really feel like they could have been used more, because they're a pretty interesting enemy, but no, they're just here.
No.
But
Well,
yep, here we are in the armory. I forgot that the armory is actually a dead end and we missed the turn. So we're going to head on out. We're going to skip grabbing those rocket launchers because rocket launchers aren't very good against Flood. And I'm actually going to figure out where we're actually supposed to be going. But
good idea.
I have to wait till next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.